Good morning YouTubians, it's Chemist Ghost. It's Monday the 7th of November and it's an absolutely grim day in Brighton. Pouring with rain, very windy as well. It's been like that since Friday and it's probably going to be like that to the end of the week. Whether you can hear me with all the traffic going by behind me, I don't know. But it's a Blu-ray release day and I'm going to head up to HMV in a moment, see what is out. There's a lot of 4Ks out today, maybe over a dozen, so we'll see if HMV get them. I'm after a few titles, so hopefully they'll have those in stock. Go and grab a nice hot coffee from Costa today, not a sponsor, and I'll take you back and show you what I picked up. Let's go. Well, at least I'm inside and dry now. It was raining, I got soaked, then it cleared up and I thought I'd take the opportunity to film the seafront, and then it bucketed down with rain again and I got soaked once more. So here we are, Churchill Square in Costa, getting a nice hot coffee. So here I am lurking outside HMV and you can see they have the Maverick poster up. I was quite surprised they didn't have that up last week, but they still had the bullet train one. But anyway, over to new and trending. Let's see exactly what is out this week. Okay, so the big Blu-ray release today is Fisherman Friends 1 and All. This is available on both Blu-ray and DVD. There's no 4K for this today. This is a sequel to the 2019 Fisherman Friends, and the Blu-ray here is priced at standard $14.99. DVD here is priced at $9.99. No slipcovers on either format today. This one, only available on DVD, is Boy Called Christmas for $6.99. This is coming out on Blu-ray in Germany in 3 days' time for €12 plus shipping. It stars Sally Hawkins, Kristen Wiig and Toby Jones. So next is Season 13, Power of the Doctor. I believe this is just a special. I have seen this and I will grab it at some point. This features the Daleks and the Cybermen as well as the Master. Now this is available on both Blu-ray, priced at $14.99, and the DVD here priced a couple of pounds cheaper at $12.99. Both come with slipcovers. So here we have an upcoming release of Don't Worry Darling that you can purchase early directly from HMV, some 21 days before Amazon. It stars Florence Pugh, Harry Styles, Chris Pine and Olivia Wilde, who happens to be the director. So next is a World War II film from Dazzler Media called Operation Seawolf. Now this is based on a true story of a German planned attack on New York at the end of the war. This is priced at $9.99 on Blu-ray, which is pretty good, and the DVD is priced £2 cheaper at $7.99. Next is the Arrow release of Audrey Rose. Now this is from 1977, has a 15 certificate and a runtime 113 minutes, and it stars Anthony Hopkins and Marsha Mason. You might remember her from The Goodbye Girl. This is priced at $17.99. Here we have the limited edition of Wall Street from Arrow. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio, Jenny Hill, Margot Robbie and Matthew McConaughey, directed by Martin Scorsese. It's about the stockbroker called Jordan Belford, and the brown box thing inside is actually designed to look like a wallet, and I'll try and put a picture up in the corner. This is all priced at $29.99. Next is the TV show Frankie Drake Mysteries. The complete 4-season box set is a private detective show set in the 1920s. This is priced at $59.99, and again, it's from Dazzler Media. So the next film to show you is The Sleeping Tiger from Studio Canal on their Vintage Classics label. This film is from 1954. It's got a runtime of 89 minutes. It stars both Dirk Bogarde and Alexis Smith. It's yours for $14.99. Next is a music documentary called Dionne Warwick, Don't Make Me Over. Now this stars Dionne Warwick, Burt Bacharach, Quincy Jones and Elton John, as well as many, many others. It's got a runtime of 1 hour 35 minutes, and it talks about the singer's life and career. So next is another music documentary called Tubular Bells 50th Anniversary Tour, which stars Mike Oldfield, whose famous piece of music, which came out in 1973, continues to sell over 100,000 albums per year. This is yours for $14.99. So next is a limited edition steelbook for Doctor Who Series 13 Specials, which has Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. This has got a total runtime of 195 minutes and carries a 12 certificate, and is yours for $29.99. So the manager's just handed me all the 4K releases today so I can film it in one go. Very kind, very helpful. So here we have Casablanca with the slipcover. This is priced at $19.99. So thank you to the manager. This is going to save me a lot of time. So here we have the Wolf of Wall Street Arrow limited edition 4K with the wallet design inside. This comes in at $34.99. Okay, so I'm going to stack them all there in the corner. So the next one, Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta movie from 1977. This one has an 18 certificate, and I believe the Blu-ray is now out of print on this film. This one's got a slipcover and is priced at $19.99. So we have a few Christmas movies coming up, and here's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, one of the best Christmas movies out there. The Griswolds having the family over on Christmas Day itself. This also has a lovely slipcover and is priced at $19.99. Definitely going to be an expensive day for 4K collectors. So next is A Christmas Story. Now this has never had a Blu-ray release in the UK, just saying. The classic here is from 1983, feels much older as it's set in the 1940s, and it's just had a sequel made for it. It's got a nice slip and it's yours for $19.99. And next up is The Polar Express, which stars Tom Hanks in multiple roles. It's from 2004, almost 20 years old now. It's got a runtime of 100 minutes and it's fully CGI'd. Now I love the design on that slipcover, absolutely stunning. Yours for $19.99. And next is Holiday Inn. This one's only Christmassy at the end. It's made in 1942 with a runtime of 101 minutes. Stars Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. This is the only 4K today without a slipcover, which is a shame. It's yours for $19.99. Okay, so up next is a 4K double bill, which is featuring both War of the Worlds from 1953, first time on Blu-ray in the UK, and When Worlds Collide from 1951. Now, these have a combined runtime 167 minutes, and they're yours for $19.99. It's almost £8 cheaper than Amazon. And the last 4K to show you today is another brilliant Christmas movie. It is Elf, starring Will Ferrell, James Caan, Peter Dinklage, Bob Newhart and Zooey Deschanel. Now this comes with a beautiful slipcover and is yours for just $19.99 as a PG certificate. Look at all those lovely 4Ks all stacked up. Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, what a horrible day that was out there in the rain. Soaking wet now. But I'm going to crack on regardless. Got a TV show and 2 films to show you, so I'm going to crack on with it. Okay, so the first thing to show you is a TV show, a complete TV show, and it's one I'm taking a chance on, but it does sound like my cup of tea, plus the trailer swayed me as well. It is a Frankie Drake Mysteries. It's a private detective show set in the 1920s in Ontario, Canada. There are 4 seasons in total, all of which are in this box set, and there is a total of 41 episodes spread over those 4 seasons. Season 1 has 11 episodes, all the others have 10 each. Stars Lauren Lee Smith as the title character Frankie Drake, and she's joined by Chantel Riley as her professional partner Trudy. In addition, there's Rebecca Lydiard as Mary Shaw. She works for the police force and she kind of helps Frankie and Trudy on cases. And finally, as a main character, there's Sharon Matthews as a morgue worker who assists the team as well. She goes by the name of Flo. There's one person who pops up in a guest role of Agatha Christie, and it's a person who's got a fantastic name, Honeysuckle Weeks. What a great name that is, Honeysuckle Weeks. And all her scenes were filmed in the UK. Now the show itself aired from November 2017 through to March 2021, and apparently there is also an animated spin-off aimed at a younger audience. This has got a total runtime 1,691 minutes. Let's take a closer look. So the box itself is a little bit flimsy, which is a shame. Could have done with a little bit more strengthening on the inside, but it's a nice presented box. You've got Frankie on the front there and on the spine. You've also got all the main characters up there on the back. A little bit of a synopsis and all the information you need, which I will put up in the corner. But yeah, 12 disc set right there. So season 1 has 3 discs, each has an image and each is different to the next. Unfortunately, there is no episode guide in this, which would have been a nice touch. Dazzler Media, if you're watching, put an episode guide in. People like that kind of thing. So that is season 1. So season 2, pretty much the same thing, 3 discs, different images to the season 1 as well. So that's a nice touch, different images on each disc. No episode guide on this one either. Season 3, again, 3 discs, 3 different images, no episode guide. And the 4th and final season, again, 3 discs, 3 images, no episode guide. So there are the spines all lined up. And there they are in the box set, all nice and neat. So that was the Frankie Drake Mysteries. Okay, so the next title to show you is Fisherman Friends One and All. This is the sequel to the successful true story Fisherman Friends, which came out in 2019, and this is also based on actual events and stars most of the cast from the first movie. Got James Purefoy as Jim. He's been in High Rise, John Carter and V for Vendetta. You've got David Heyman as Jargo. He's starred in Vertical Limit and The Boy in Striped Pajamas. Also got David John as Leadville. He's been in both I, Daniel Blake and Blythe Spirit. And you've also got Sam Swainsbury as Rowan. You may know him from Thor the Dark World and Call the Midwife, the TV show. And this film's set around about a year after we last saw the successful sea shanty singers, and they're trying to deal with the consequences of fame and the fact that they have to now perform on the Pyramid stage at Glastonbury. This comedy drama's got a runtime of 111 minutes. Let's open it up and take a look inside. And there is the Blu-ray disc. So that was Fisherman's Friends One and All. Okay, so next and last is Operation Seawolf. It's a World War II film starring both Frank Grillo as an American commander named Race Ingram and Dolph Lundgren as a German officer called Captain Hans Kessler. Now the film is set towards the conclusion of World War II, and it sees Germany taking one last fight to America itself. It's got Captain Hans Kessler. He's commanding a submarine. He's heading directly towards New York, and you've got Commander Ingram trying his best to stop him. Simple as that, really. Now this is very loosely based on actual events, but they have made a fair few errors in this film. For example, shows the American flag with 50 stars on it when there should only be 48 given the time period this is set in. There's also discrepancies in uniform as well, like Kessler, he has the captain insignia on his hat, but his lesser officers have the same captain insignia. At the same time, you've got Commander Ingram. He's actually wearing the insignia of a lesser rank, so I don't know who they had as a military advisor on the film or an expert, if indeed they had one at all. But I will point out that the interior shots of the submarine were actually shot on board a real World War II submarine, which is currently docked in Ohio. Okay, so it's a US submarine, not a German one, but it is authentic to the time period. The submarine was USS Cod, in case you're wondering. Now this is probably one of those great stories told badly with limited budget, ropey effects, that kind of thing, but it's only got a runtime of 87 minutes, so not long to sit through at all. Let's open it up and take a look inside. And they've gone to the trouble of putting an image on the disc. So that was Operation Seawolf. So that was it. Have you seen any of those or plan to pick them up, or just want to leave a comment, then do so down below. I will read every single one and try to reply if I have the time. Give the video a thumbs up, really does help the channel, and subscribe if you haven't. It's all free, why wouldn't you? On that note, all that's left to say is thank you so much for choosing my channel today and watching my video. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.